Wow, it's really a privilege and pleasure to be here tonight. Thank you so much, Megan and Allison. First, I'd like to congratulate the Florida Community Loan Fund and the Rural Community Assistance Corporation on their awards. I've learned a lot about the work you're each doing in your communities, and I'm truly honored to share the stage with you both. I would also like to thank Wells Fargo, the MacArthur Foundation, and the Kresge Foundation for their ongoing commitment to the critical work of CDFIs, and of course OFN, which has done so much to make our work possible. Last year at an OFN regional meeting, Mark Pinsky made, as usual, an excellent and interesting point about CDFIs. He said that CDFIs not only solve problems, they demonstrate that solutions are possible. And I think that mantra embodies the goal of New Jersey Community Capital's Restart program, to not only prevent foreclosures and redevelop vacant homes in New Jersey, but to prove that foreclosures can be prevented at a much larger scale, even with limited public subsidy, if we think outside the box. For us at New Jersey Community Capital, an equitable and healthy housing market has always been and remains a fundamental pillar for stabilizing neighborhoods and increasing the well-being and economic mobility of lower-income families. However, New Jersey, the housing and foreclosure crisis that began more than 7 years ago, is still going strong. And unfortunately, it continues to disproportionately burden lower-income and minority families and communities. At the same time, housing cost burdens are actually rising for low-income families in New Jersey, and the state remains one of the most expensive places to live in the nation. As we know, foreclosures can inflict economic damage well beyond the dislocation of families. These impacts are magnified by the risk of abandonment, especially where the market is already weak, and has been linked to increases in criminal activity, health hazards, and fire risk, while diminishing the quality of life and the value of the entire neighborhood. We recognize that there are no silver bullet solutions to restoring healthy housing markets, but CDFIs are in a prime position to collaborate, innovate, and intervene to address these problems at a scale that no one else in our state has been able to do. As a CDFI, we have the unique combination of capacity, mission, and flexibility to tackle these challenges. And with that comes the responsibility to be intrepid. As the foreclosure crisis swept across our state, we began meeting with our partners to plan interventions that would stabilize homeowners and recover foreclosed homes at a transformative scale. We started this in 2009 with one of our high-performing community development partners, Hands Incorporated, with what we call today Operation Neighborhood Recovery, the discounted bulk purchase, resolution, and revitalization of 47 non-performing mortgages, which we completed without a dollar of public subsidy. Then we created the Community Asset Preservation Corporation, or CAPC, to be our real estate arm to support this work. And of course, the culmination of all these efforts is the Restart Home Preservation Program. Restart strives to keep families in their homes by purchasing pools of hundreds of non-performing mortgages that banks and government entities were eager to remove from their books. We were able to buy these mortgages at a deep discount and pass the savings along to the homeowners in the form of principal reductions. But it's not enough to right-size the mortgage and walk away. We are committed to providing homeowners with the high-touch housing counseling and financial guidance to set them up for long-term success. Our program has already helped more than 250 families stay in their homes. And has provided more than $17 million in mortgage principal reduction for these homeowners. And 100 of these homeowners' modifications are still performing. But modifications are just one important component. Thank you. But modifications are just one important component of the program. Many of the properties, sometimes as many as 50% in these pools, we acquire either vacant or tenant occupied. For the vacant homes, We are leveraging our real estate arm, CAPC, to work with local contractors to rehab those houses into affordable homeownership or rental opportunities. In this way, we are both preserving homeownership where possible and repairing vacant units to increase the supply of quality, affordable housing. We recently completed the first rehabs of our vacant Restart properties. And with the support of the Next Opportunity Award, we expect to redevelop a minimum of another 50 properties over the next 12 to 15 months. This work will further enhance neighborhood stability in New Jersey's hardest hit communities and prove that housing finance innovation can be brought to scale. Make no mistake, Restart is full of potential challenges, and we've experienced our fair share. But these challenges highlight the need for new models like Restart that can prove that it is possible. With the right combination of capacity, purpose, and resolve, large-scale foreclosure prevention and property acquisitions are achievable, even without substantial government subsidies. And we are proving this model is replicable in a diversity of communities across the country, from Newark, New Jersey to Tampa, Florida. Restart is also an entree for us to other opportunities to help low-income families and communities. We are working on some of these prospects now. How to provide stable, affordable homes and mortgages to potential new homeowners. How to repurpose single-family homes into rental housing or special needs and supportive needs housing. How to further tie housing recovery to educational and employment opportunities. The next award is truly an honor and a testament to the importance of the work. We also view it as a gateway for new collaborations and new opportunities to learn from our fellow awardees and the many other CDFIs that are creating innovative solutions to bring impact to scale. We are grateful for this opportunity, and we look forward to advancing this critical work. Before I sit down, I would like to give two special thank yous. First, to the board of New Jersey Community Capital. We have here tonight Dudley Benoit, who's our chairperson. And has exercised amazing leadership for us in New Jersey Community Capital. And Pat Morrissey, the executive director of Hands Incorporated, who is not only a mentor, but has taught me so much about what I know in community development. And last but not least, I have to thank our incredible staff in New Jersey Community Capital. They are the most passionate, dedicated, committed group of community development professionals I have ever worked with. Can everybody please stand up? Please, take a stand. Marie Masherin, Jackie Robinson, Jennifer Murphy, Leah Apgard, Jeff Crum, Daniel Arndt, Greg Stankiewicz, Peter Groff. Thank you all so much. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening.